So perhaps the biggest impact of the Homeland Security shutdown is actually being seen at the nation's airports. That's what average people actually see from this. Some passengers have been stuck in security lines for 3 hours or more. And some airports are advising travelers to arrive 4 to 5 hours before their flights. As the shutdown drags on, airport security workers are not getting paid. Many are calling out sick. Some are even picking up other jobs to make ends meet. Kair is a former TSA assistant administrator for security operations. He's now a principal at the Chertoff Group. He joins me now live from Washington. Thanks for being with us. So what should people expect when they show up to the airport in the next few days?
Thank you, Alex. This is not a good situation at all. If you look back over the past 5.5 months for this fiscal year, these officers, frontline officers at the checkpoints, as well as federal air marshals, dog handlers, and others, they've been expected to come to work and not be paid for 45% of the days over the last 5.5 months. And to their credit, they are coming into work and they are doing a good job of protecting the American public. But it becomes a situation where they have to make decisions on if they have enough money to put gas in their car to get to work. So, passengers should expect more delays. I expect that across the country, you're going to see more wait times increasing and passengers being inconvenienced because of the partial funding.
Yeah, I was just traveling this weekend from Atlanta to here, and it was unbelievable to see the lines in the airport there. Does safety suffer when the agents are this overloaded and stressed and stretched so thin?
Absolutely. So this is really, while it's important to consider the passenger being inconvenienced, this is really about security. This is probably the highest threat environment that we have seen in this country since 9/11. And the officers need to be focused on mitigating threats. And right now they're focused on their paycheck and being able to make their ends meet. TSA has representatives around the world that are negotiating with other countries to raise security standards. They're supposed to be working with airlines and airports to mitigate security concerns in this heightened threat environment. And TSA's ability to do that is significantly diminished when they even at headquarters are having to worry about funding and having people be at work and not be furloughed and have to work from home or not work at home.
And what about sort of the workers' lives outside of this? I mean, how are these people making ends meet?
Yeah, so when I was in TSA, we would oftentimes, as staff, bring in just food for them to be able to have lunch, coming into work. This really does impact these officers. A typical salary for a transportation security officer is $35,000 to $40,000 base salary. And they were just now coming back after the last furlough and being able to get those reserves back up. And so they don't have a lot of extra cash to be able to survive. And so they're concerned about, feeding their families, having enough money to take the metro to get to work or to put gas in their car, particularly when the gas prices are up right now. This is really impacting them. And their focus really does need to be on security, not about, where their next paycheck is going to be. On the 28th of February, they received a paycheck with about a third of their normal take-home pay. This weekend, they're not going to get anything in this next paycheck. So that makes it really hard on their families.
It does. So I guess the takeaways from this, expect longer lines, get to the airport early, but once you get through that line, maybe say thank you to the TSA person who was working without a paycheck, not making much money to begin with, but there to try to keep all of us safe. I'm sure they're dealing with lots of complaints, and hopefully you can put a smile on their face. Lee, thank you so much for your service to our country, and thank you for joining us late on this night from Washington.
Thank you.
Coming up.